Hello, everybody. It's morning, and I haven't had my coffee yet, but I got a few things on my mind. And let's have a little talk. So, we have a society problem that is blossoming into something that's just so painful to watch. It really does bother me. And so I'm going to give you some philosophy because I have studied extensively Chinese philosophy, Buddhism, Sun Tzu, all of this stuff. And so what's going on is all of this tribalism, divisive stuff, people fighting about race, skin tone. It's incredibly disturbing to watch because back in the 90s I thought we were pretty much over all of this. And it's reared up as the ugly head because it's a good way to control people. And it leads to so much personal suffering. It's just, it's hard to describe how much people are suffering right now over this stuff because of their quote-unquote identities that don't even really exist. Your identity isn't the same thing that it is to the next person sitting right next to you. If you're married, your identity, your self-identity is completely different to your spouse. They see you a different way because they're different people. And so all of this trying to be a part of a tribe is what they talk about in Buddhism and Chinese philosophy, is the suffering of connection. When you're connected to something, say your skin tone, your tribe, your race, you can't just be a Native American anymore, because you might be trans, whatever. You have all this intersection thing, so now you're not just part of the native tribe, you're part of a smaller section of that tribe, which is incredibly divisive, and that leads to suffering because you feel like you own that thing and you belong to it, and one day you will wake up in that tribe. You will no longer be enough of that tribe to continue to be part of the tribe. You get the old Spanish archer and you're out. And it happens all the time. You see it with cancel culture. You can't be woke enough. There's no such thing as woke enough, because eventually you're going to say something that isn't woke enough and out you go. You're not in the woke tribe anymore. So connecting yourself to something as trivial as your identity or your skin tone leads to suffering. You are suffering. I'm watching people suffer over it so much right now. Black lives matter, and this matters, and that, and no, they don't, because all lives matter. And it's like, look, the way to end all this intersectionality and divisive stuff and tribalism is to come to the realization that we're all children of the earth and the universe. That's it. That is the only way to end all of that divisive stuff. Because as soon as you go back to, hey, we have this particular little club or whatever, one day you're going to be kicked out of that little club. So to watch people mistreat each other so terribly over these things that are extremely trivial. And by the way, all of this behavior is incredibly narcissistic. When it's all about me, and my identity and my this and that fits the classic definition of narcissism. And I can't seem to preach this stuff loud enough. And this isn't like crazy stuff that I'm talking about. It's quite simple, but people will resist it so much. I have to be part of this club. I have to be part of this tribe. I have to be talking about this because of my skin tone and my people and this people and my people. But those people aren't my people because they believe something different. They're not scared of coronavirus, or they want freedom. They like guns. They like this. They don't want babies to die. They don't want... I'm trying not to yell because I get really passionate about this stuff because I watch people around me, and it's not like I think I'm better than you or anything. I'm just not suffering the way that you are. What makes me suffer is when you come back at me and go, how dare you say something against intersectionality or Black Lives Matter or whatever. And I'm like, dude, you are suffering so hard that you're trying to bring me along with your suffering. That's that old misery loves company thing. That actually comes from Chinese philosophy. The most narcissistic thing you can do is to try to make sure that everyone around you suffers exactly the way that you do. I don't know how to make you guys understand. Stop fighting. Just stop fighting with each other over that dumb stuff. Let go of all of your personal identity problems. Just let them go. Every day wake up and just say, I am an open book. I am whatever I am, and I'm just going to go through life trying to be the best that I can and more enlightened every day to reduce my amount of suffering. That is enlightenment. When you get to a place in time in your life, your eyes open up and you say, hey, all of this attachment has made me suffer over and over and over again. You have to learn to let go. And letting go includes letting go of what you think you are. Then you don't have to be part of the tribe. You don't have to be keeping up with the Joneses. You don't have to be saying the cool stuff or wearing the right t-shirt or the right red or blue hat or whatever it is. You just go along. That's why people look at me and they think when I like look like I don't care. It's not because I don't care. It's because certain things don't affect me the way that they affect you. And I make sure that I don't allow them to. Because something as trivial as what color this is, or what group or what nationality my parents were, doesn't matter to me. I don't. It doesn't, I can't say that I don't care, because I do care about history and lineage, but it doesn't make me who I am. Anyway, I just had to get some of that off my chest. Try to find ways to end your suffering and end your need for connection to groups. Just try to find a way. So that's it for today. I hope you guys treat each other much better than what I'm seeing. You can disagree with somebody and not have them be the snake. So that's it for today. Love you guys. Be good. Cheers.